Hey everybody, Coaching for the Soul, Thursdays at 3 is live. So if you are here live, welcome. Please announce yourself when you come in. If you're watching this on my YouTube channel at billhobart, then please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell so you get all the updates. Like the video, comment on the video, because when you do that, guess what? YouTube, with their algorithms, sends all the people around the world who could use more coaching for the soul this program. Builds the channel. So comment, click, like, love, please. The video if you're watching this on YouTube. Hey Teresa, hey Blake. And it's a 99% clairvoyant reading. So we will see what we're going to talk about today because I have not a clue. It's going to be a wing it kind of day. Hey Billy, how's it going? There's some stuff I want to talk about, but we'll see what Spirit decides, you know? Yeah. Yes. It has been a crazy week. So energy is nuts. Hi Janice. Hi Jamie. I'm glad you're live too, my dear. Hello. Hi Joyce. Glad you're watching it too live. Yeah. Hi, Nancy. Good to see you too, my dear. Hey, Pat. How's it going? Yeah, room's filling up fast. That's awesome. It's a nice day outside. Yeah, it's pretty beautiful. Pratik, happy birthday, my friend. Yesterday was Pratik's birthday, everybody. So, he's another year older. So I'm glad you're watching, Pratik. Very much so. I'm glad everybody's here. Hopefully we'll all stick around for the next hour, right? If you can. If not, YouTube it. Spirit's cracking up. Yep, YouTube it. And the chimes are going good today. So energy's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of an interesting day. Yeah, we're going to talk about that too. Hi, Veronica. Are you in Sweden? I think you're in Sweden right now, right? Or are you back in Spain? Hopefully you're someplace beautiful. Yes. Pratik is getting happy birthdays from around the world. Awesome. Hey, Joey. How you doing? Yeah. So wait a minute or two here, and then we're going to get going, I think. Because Spirit is raring all of a sudden. Yeah, it's very interesting. Very interesting. August 3rd, okay. Yep. I'm good. This week's been weird. Not weird. It's been just intense for me. And a very intense week. The energy's been extremely intense. And I'm going to talk about that. Hey Kathy, how you doing? Yeah, so a lot of Capricorn stuff, right? A lot of, yeah. Yeah, gonna talk about that. So I guess we're gonna start, because he's ready. Baking, I'm baking, and I'm cooking. And, you know, now that I have my digestive things, I have to make all my own food. So I cook a lot, and I experiment a lot. I eat maybe 12 things, maybe 13, 14 things. Hey, Susan. And I'm okay with that. Just nothing's very exciting. No Mexican food. Hey, Brenda. No Mexican food, no Italian food, no dairy. Hey, Haley. No oils, no nuts, no ice cream, no good stuff. Yeah. So it is what it is till we get to Hawaii, and then I can eat the good stuff there. Yeah. Chimes. But and hopefully I won't have to make it. Right? Exactly. But it's fine. It's fine. It's interesting how much I enjoy cooking again because it calms me down. And now that I know the recipes that I make, like the pizza dough and things like that, it's pretty good. I can do it after dinner and I can do it in a whiz and it's all good. Yeah. Oh yeah. Prep for Hawaii for sure. Okay. So my ears are ringing. I'm way up in the 5D already again, which I was not when I started the video, so that's kind of cool. Hey, Sherry. Interesting. Yeah. Okay, now I just lost focus, so I got to get focused again because he switched the agenda. Okay. What am I talk about first? Okay, so first we're going to talk about, I had an MRI on Sunday at the hospital. I think I'd had one before, but I don't remember. I think I was younger. Hi, Ruth. I think I was younger. But this time, it was very interesting. They just MRI'd my pelvis and things like that, old man stuff, right? They got to check everything inside of you to make sure there's nothing going on. At 62, I guess that's right, the way it is, right? I think. So as I'm in the chamber for an hour, okay, and it makes, I don't know if anybody's had one before, but they make all kinds of noises, all kinds of different sounds, all kinds of dump and dink and boom, boom, booms and little vibrations and da-da-da-da-da-da. And it was one of the most communicative things I've ever done in my life. Before I went in, they were like, do you want music? I'm like, no, I'm good. Do you want the TV? No, I'm good. Hey, Shelly. But no, I'm good. I said, I'm just going to be in there. I'm going to meditate. I'm going to chill, da-da-da-da, because that's what Spirit was telling me, right? So go in there and just go in there and just chill. So as I'm listening to all of these sounds, they're resonating in my body, in my heart, in my energy field, like nothing I've ever had before. I mean, nothing. This is intense. What I got from this being surrounded by this was just this innate energy of boom and clearing. Hey, Michelle. And how are you? This clearing and this energy, and I stay perfectly still for an hour, which is not like me, as you can tell by Coaching for the Soul, because I always move around, right? Because I am so antsy. So I laid there. I was in my space. When the vibrations came, when the noises came, the booms and the pows and the this and the that, they entered my body. They cleansed the energy out of my body. They activated DNA inside my body. This was all celestial, Spirit says. It all came from there. That's why I was having the MRI. For the connection, for the clearing, for the upgrade. Yeah, the upgrade. I got it. The upgrade of energy, the upgrade of my intuition, the upgrade of my clairvoyancy, the upgrade of me in general. And it was freaking astounding. I didn't expect that. I didn't expect anything. I'm going to go in there, lay in this tube for an hour. Hi, Pamela. And they were going to, take pictures. And what's interesting is I felt the energy into my body with this around my stomach. I felt it. It was amazing. Just amazing. Just amazing. Sherry says, Renaissance clearing? Yeah, I think that's what she's saying. But it was amazing. So of course, I couldn't tell Lee any of this because he doesn't have any idea what I would hell be talking about. He wasn't in a good mood anyway, so I just kind of kept it to myself. I'm like, I cannot wait for Coaching for the Soul because I'm going to be able to explain exactly what it was all about. Hey, Shannon. And I'm telling you guys, I've never felt anything like this in my life. I'm going to have done sound healing before from YouTube, and it's similar, but when you're in this cavity and the energy is pulsing through your body because it's rearranging the molecules, I think the woman said, to take the picture, again, which is fascinating. Joe says like an attunement, exactly. So this week has been kind of odd because my energy's been up and down, and there's all kinds of things coming from the universe, all kinds of galactic energy coming through the central sun. Hey, Sheila, right? Which is serious, and pulsating the earth. And I know they're upgrading me more and more and more and more and more every day. And Bailey's getting sicker every day, which is hard because he's not doing well at all again. And I don't know what to do because there's nothing I can do. But I know that this is the flow. This is the system. Hey, Melanie, that this is the what's supposed to happen, right? And it is interesting too is that after the sound healing, or the MRI last week, one of the transformations that happened for me was this, is that I became fully in charge, fully in control of who I am. The upgrade was so significant that the Bill Hobart that you see here now is the Bill Hobart from when I was in retail for 35 years. Completely in charge of his business, completely in charge of his life, completely in charge. And I never thought I'd have this back. Never did I ever think I would be this person again. And through my allowing source, spirit, to guide me, to be with the flow, to remove the resistance, all right? And I hope that for everybody. And that's why I do what I do, all right? And there's people in my life that used to push me, okay? Hey, Angel, who used to push me, not including myself. I knew my limitations. But people in my life who would help me with my business and things like that, they would want me to do this, do this, do this, do this. No, I'm not supposed to do that. Not supposed to do that either. And they would get frustrated because they wanted me to be in charge of my business. Well, in transformation, again, we have to know our limitations, right? Because I've talked many, many times about the fact that when I left my job 8 years ago, now we're going to the 9th year, in July 2014, I thought it was going to be cool, groovy, going to have the same energy, no big deal, I'm just going to do this for a living, blah, 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 blah. Well, that was all different. That's all wrong. That was as a human being, as a muggle, having a voice in his head. He was clairvoyant, but had no idea about energy, the vortex, the discs, anything. So as I went through that transformation, as all of us are, okay, as all of us are, only I did it early. Hey, Tracy, right? Because I was supposed to. It was going to take me a longer period of time, Spirit says, which is true, 8 years. And not understanding, fighting through it, fighting with them. The battle, trust me, the battle was real, and we all go through it every day. Okay? The battle's real. And understanding that once they brought me Tammy's Energy Blast for the 3rd time, and I'll tell this story again because I'm supposed to. Hey, Caitlin, okay? Because I'm going to say something else about this too, but how they bring you things, all right? And that's why I tell everybody, get on that YouTube. Get your YouTube feed going. Get and like stuff. Like that Facebook post. Heart it. Get on Instagram. Do the same thing. Get that energy flowing through you, through your body, through your life. Because they brought me Tammy Bracewell twice before I watched it. I remember seeing it, the notifications 2 Mondays that she was doing something. I hadn't met her yet. We hadn't really talked yet. And she didn't really resonate with me. So the 3rd time, they put her face on my iPad and said, watch this. Okay. Sometimes you gotta be literal with the dumb guy, right? Yeah. So sat down, watched it, boom, the start of that journey with her, which has raised my vibration 100%. Okay? So I can do this easier, and that stuff's free, right? The spiritual playground's free. So if you're not in the spiritual playground, you need to get in the spiritual playground, and you need to take that stuff serious. Because again, all this together is going to help you ascend much faster. Now, there's a video that I've seen for the past month, on my YouTube feed with this guy on it. And I'm like, okay, I don't know who this guy is. And it is Abraham Hicks, firm believer. You can manifest everything that you want. Trust me, it's in the vortex. You just got to freaking raise your freaking vibration to get there. Okay? So you can play in there and take what you want out of there. Because everything that you want is there. It's our responsibility to get ourselves to that level of vibration. All right? So, video's been showing up on my YouTube feed. I've deleted it. Do not show me this. Deleted it a million times. Well, today it was there again. And because I had such a rough morning with Bailey, okay, and I was trying to get things done, my house was a mess, he was not good last night. So I was up all night, and I was in a space. I was in a space, right? And I went, okay, I got this done, I got this done, I got this done. And I'm like, okay. I looked down YouTube, I'm like, okay. And Spirit said, gotta watch that. I'm like, okay, I'll watch it. What the F, right? Why not? What the heck? Why not? So I sat down and I watched it, and oh my freaking God. Bing, bing, bing. Right place, right time. Now, was I supposed to watch it 4 weeks ago? No. No, wasn't the time. The energy in my house was not proper for me to watch this video. It would not have resonated with me until today. And what did that do? That changed my vibration. It reinforced inside of me what I already know about my future. It resonated in me what I already know is my destination. Okay? I've known for 4 years. And I've known truly inside my heart, inside my soul, inside my being, that yes, we'll be in Maui very, very, very soon. This video cemented it. And I put it on my Facebook page. Now, if anybody needs to watch this video, y'all got to watch it. Okay? You got to watch it. Not only for the message, but the energy, but the knowledge. And what she does in the end absolutely is amazing. I'm going to watch it every day. Every day until he tells me to stop. All right? Because as you take the things that they're bringing you, as you piece them together, again, we all have human lives, right? We all have human responsibilities. We all have our stuff to go through. But these little things, when they know you're going to visit YouTube, I use my iPad or my Mac Air. Sometimes I use my phone. Hey, Angel. When they know you're going to be on Facebook for a certain amount of time, when they know you're going to be on Instagram at a certain amount of time, they will place things in front of you so that you can see it. Swear to God. Swear to God. But the higher your vibration, right? The higher your vibration, the easier it is for them to bring it to you. Because you're in the right place at the right time. Like this dang video that has been there for the past month, probably at least 20 times. At least 20 times. And I'm like, I do not want to see this video. Why are you bringing me this video again? Well, duh, dummy. But today the guy's face resonated with me for some reason. I don't know why. I looked at it and I went, oh, it's that guy again. And it's from 9 years ago. And I went, okay, there's a reason why it's back again. I'm going to watch it. And so I did. And I'm telling you, for all the people that watch Coaching for the Soul that are having a rough time understanding how come they're not there yet, I'm supposed to be in LA doing this. I'm supposed to be in Manhattan doing this. I'm supposed to be in Miami for doing this. I'm supposed to be in Tel Aviv because of this. I'm supposed to be in Paris because of this. Whatever it is you're supposed to be doing that you believe you're supposed to be doing, if you're not getting there as quickly as you'd like to, watch that video. You will understand exactly why. I'll see you, Veronica. Take care of yourself. Okay? I'm telling you. Anything that I post on my Facebook page, guys, it is for everybody. If you got if they're 10, 15 minutes long, watch them things when you see them. If it doesn't resonate with you, cool, I watched it. But guess what? There may be something in there for you. For you. Because as we go through 2022 and 2023, it's fast and furious, baby. I'm telling you what, the universe is moving at a record pace. At a record pace. Because of the quantum. And I've talked about that before. So as the things are coming to you guys, you have to be available to watch them, to see them. Because if you don't, because you are cocooning, because you are frustrated, because you are angry, because you are anything, all right? Because the energies ebb and flow right now. I mean, there's times when it is like, I'm in 5D and it's kicking ass and it's amazing. And then 20 minutes later, I'm in freaking 3D going, what the hell just happened? But it's because we're skimming along, right? And we get used to it, and we're not used to the dips and then back up, the dips and the back up. Well, this can happen within hours of things. So I can imagine people who have traditional jobs or whatever are going through and trying to understand things, and having that happen too. It can be extremely frustrating. It's extremely frustrating. Okay? So that's one of the messages Spirit definitely wanted me to talk about today is how we have to get out of our own way. Okay? And how it's okay when you don't watch it first time on your YouTube channel or your YouTube feed. But it comes back 5 times. Be conscious. Okay, I'm supposed to watch that because I don't know why, but I'm supposed to watch it. So I'm going to watch it and see. I'm going to take the time to watch it. And that can be, again, putting energy onto a heart on a Facebook post. You guys see that I post a lot of stuff from Instagram. I don't know how the inspirational stuff got onto my Instagram because it's all stuff that I'm not part of. It's them. Inspiration for you guys. That's what he always says. Let's go post this. Okay, post. And I've learned through 8 years of trials to do what I'm told. Because someone out there needs to see that. Someone out there needs to look at it. Someone out there needs to go, nope, I don't know. But that is something that if I could teach the world anything, it's get out of your own way. Make time. Make time. Make time. Because the last thing that they're going to do, and I truly believe this, they're not going to raise you up automatically to your vortex to receive the stuff that you put in there before you came to the planet. This lifetime. Because I truly believe, after all that Spirit has talked to me about, that and Spirit said this 4 years ago to people, you have an arc of abundance, you have a cornucopia of abundance above your head. Well, a cornucopia looks like a vortex when you think about it. Just know the word. Till Tammy showed up, and then Abraham Hicks showed up. So he had his own vocabulary with that. But he would show me that, and I would tell people, everything that you want is in this cornucopia. It's in this cone. And all you have to do is be able to access it. I didn't know what that meant at the times I'm channeling it, right? But now I understand and I get it. I totally get it. I totally get it. That it's all about us being conscious enough and being free enough to do our energy blast. It's free. Watch Coaching for the Souls, even past ones. Do it again, right? Do them again. Take time out for yourself. Do your Steve Noble guided meditations that are third dimensional to clear that garbage out of your body. He has other stuff too, which is amazing stuff, like the Lemurian I did last week again, right? There's all kinds of cool stuff. But if we need clearing, then we know which ones we have to use for clearing to get rid of our stuff out of our body, so we're more flowy, so we accept more things, so it's easier for us to be open to all the energy and all the things that they're bringing us, that we're not clustered, that we're not cocooned, that we're not hiding, that we are just, I know, and not angry that we're not getting what we want. You're angry not getting it because your freaking energy is too low. Your vibration is too low. And how do we keep that vibration higher? We have to take time to meditate. You have to take time to do energy blast. You got to take time to watch Coaching for the Soul, to get down, get a YouTube feed going. Because they will bring you all the things that you absolutely have to have. And I will say this too. I have made my career out of being an imposter. My entire life, I've copied other people that were good at what they do. And I've been extremely successful at it. They would be a 7, I'd be the 10. Okay? My entire life. Until this transformation. Until now. Until now. It's taken 8 years for me to take my place exactly where I'm supposed to be, which is in the leadership role, being confident in that, being truly secure in that. I've always been this guy. I've always been this guy. And what is amazing, Spirit brought me, again, on YouTube, this younger guy who's me. Clicked on him one day, whatever, listened to what he was talking about. I'm like, holy what? I talked about that on Thursday in Coach for the Soul. He just made this video, it just came on that day. Okay, well, that's kind of cool. So I'm looking at this guy going, okay. Look at how he does videos, how he titles the videos, where he's at in the videos. I'm like, okay. He's like probably 30, maybe 32, 33, maybe. Okay, so I'm twice his age. And I'm like, okay. He says a lot of the same verbiage that Spirit talks about, the same concepts, the same everything. I'm like, okay. So I'm going to look at that and see what I can do for me with what words he uses in his videos. He has 315,000 subscribers. I have 300 and I'm blessed with that. But I'd like to have 1,000. I'd like to have 100,000. I guess. That's what they keep saying. You'll have it when you get to Hawaii. Okay. But I know that anything that I tinker with, that anything that I do that is not monumental, okay, is going to propel me towards being in a better place, being in new energy, being in, I know. He said, because Bill is now contributing in a way that is useful. I'm no longer wondering or worrying or thinking about what's next. Chimes. I'm no longer, because I'm in charge. And I feel this, and I told a friend this past week, that I have not felt like this in 8 years. Because it's who I am. So it not only feels good, but it also reassures me, and all the doubt that I ever had is completely gone. Completely gone. I know the destination. I believe we'll be there this year. I know. More than I've ever known before. I know. If it doesn't happen, there's a reason why my vibration wasn't high enough. I don't know. When I get the report back from the doctor about the MRI, that may make a difference too. But right now, in the confident person that I am, I know where we're going. And I want that for everybody. Hi, Amanda. I want that for everybody, right? But what happens is we don't give ourselves a chance. We absolutely sabotage ourselves. We sabotage ourselves with stuff that doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Gets in the way of our progression. Gets in the way of keeping our vibration high. Gets in the way of our clairvoyancy, right? Of our mediumship, of our intuitiveness, of our empathicness. Hey, Dorothy, how are you been? I'm telling you, all the human things that ego can put in that frickin', I know, all the things that ego can put in that effing blender, it's gonna do. Because it's throwing spaghetti on the wall right now, trying to see what sticks to stop you from moving forward. Because it sees where you're going. Everybody who watches Coaching for the Soul, trust me guys, I will guarantee you, by 2025, you will almost all be extremely clairvoyant. And you won't have a choice because that's who you signed up to be this lifetime. I'm telling you. That's what's coming for everybody. But everybody's at a different level, right? And you can allow yourself more momentum. That's a new word that I'm going to use a lot. The momentum for all of us is forward. For me, I know momentum for me right now, baby, I'm going downhill and the island's right there. Come on, Lee, let's go. Let's go. Hi, Laura. Right? For some of you, Spirit says, you might feel like you're still going up in momentum. And it's a struggle. And it's hard. You haven't hit the plateau yet. Right? The flat street, the flat road that you get to chill on. But guess what? It's not, I know. It's not like it's that far away. Hi, Kathy. It is getting ourselves to understand that, guess what? It's not that far away. Trust me, watch that video that I posted. The Abraham Hicks video that I posted with the guy's face on there. I'm telling you, you'll be like, wow. Wow. Because right now, with quantum energy, right, we're doing 2, 3, 4 times the energy at the moment, and we are catapulting forward. That's momentum. As you go through that momentum, Spirit says, and this is what I find amazing, they're activating DNA inside your body as you pass through milestones. I never knew that until now. I just channeled that. That is amazing. As we go through these milestones in this lifetime, in this year, how much have you changed in January? I'll guarantee you everybody's changed in a higher dimension, in higher energy, feeling different. That's going to continue through 2023. So can you imagine who you're going to be by the end of this year? Because the momentum is pushing you forward, even if your butt has your heels dug into the ground and going, I don't think I can do that. Or we are doing the, oh my God, I'm not there yet. Oh my God, I didn't there yet. Oh my God, I wish I was there. Oh my God. Okay. Energy. It's like crack you in the back of the head and go, listen, dummy, move. Start walking. Let us pick your butt up and move you forward. But guess what you can't have? You can't have the poor me's. You can't have the victim mentality. I'm meant to do that. Then let's go. What do you have to do? What do you have to participate in to keep your vibration and learn how to keep your vibration at the highest level at the moment? It's only going to go higher into 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th dimension. It's going to. Especially for you young guys. You are blessed with being young. Old guys, they got 25 good years left, and I'm going to make the most of them in 25 years. Documenting everything I can possibly do. Because I want to leave it. And take some with me. So as we go through this, we have to be conscious. And when you have that battery of bull, you know what, that covers your body, that's inside your heart, that the poor means, I'm the victim, how do I get there? I don't know how, I don't know how, I don't know how, I don't know how. And I signed up for that party. Spirit, I don't know how, you gotta help me with this. Only I am blessed and I don't know if it's a blessing or I don't know if it's just not caring and not knowing. I'm talking out loud, right? I'm saying, Spirit, I don't know how to get there. You got to help me with this because I'm clueless. And it frustrates me that blah, 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 2, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, 6 years ago. Until now. And how many good things come to you every week? Can you name them? I'll bet there's more than 1. 2, 3, 4 signs of abundance, 6, 7, 8 signs of abundance. Mega Millions is $1 billion. $1 billion. Hi, Allison Strange. It's $1 billion. Powerball is going to be 155 million. Okay? Now, I'm not saying anybody needs to go buy a lottery ticket. But if you feel the need, because your vibration is high, that you've gotten the message from your guides, because you can't be poor me, I'm just going to do this and hope I win, don't spend the $2. Keep it. Because you're not going to win. Because that money's not going to come down and grab you by the arm and take you up, and that's not going to. It's not going to. That's not how law of attraction works. You have to meet it in front of your vortex. That's the only way you're going to get what you want. And you can ballyhoo and be miserable and do all those things, and ego just ties itself deeper and deeper and deeper into your heart. Until one day you finally go, what the heck am I doing? I gotta go. Yeah, Shelly, 333 right now, yep. I gotta go. I got to get up there because that's where the fun's at. I'm tired of being miserable. And you're the one that keeps you in misery. Because you listen to the voice in your head. All the tools that you have, you push to the side because it's easier to be here because I'm not living where I want to live. I don't have the job I want. I don't have the money that I want. Well, what the hell do you have? What are you thankful for? Those are the things that you talk about. Is it easier to talk about the other stuff? Well, yeah. But then what you do is you perpetuate the negative energy. You perpetuate the lower vibration. You perpetuate everything down here that I call the bottom feeders. And how are you going to get up there and get what you want? You're not. You're not. You will eventually. But I want it now. And I'm going to do everything I possibly can to listen to anything or anybody, usually them, or just being guided without knowing, like watching the video today, in the middle of me working in the house, laundry, vacuuming, cleaning stains off the carpet, dishwasher, cooking, readings, Bailey. I have like 5 balls in the air every single day. But when they say YouTube, then I go to YouTube. Because there's something on YouTube I'm supposed to do. And today, I actually told Spirit, we need days when we don't learn anything. He went, agreed. YouTube. Okay, what the hell? He understands what I'm saying. We don't have to learn every day. We just have to be conscious. I get it. And then that guy's face appeared again. Because I was in the right energy to receive that video. Because I had a conversation with them. Now, does that mean that you can have the same conversation at the moment today? Hopefully you can. If you can't, guess what? It's your job to open the channel. It's your job to clear the channel. It's their job to distract you, Hansel and Gretel, right? With cool things, random thoughts. Spirit, why am I thinking about Chinese food, Spirit? Why am I thinking about this? Why am I thinking about that? Why am I thinking about this? Talk. And they'll go, yeah, come on, the energy's good. Keep it coming. And they give you back, and they give you back, and they give you back, and they give you back. And you go, oh my God, Bill, I had the best day. I can't believe it. And oh my gosh, it was amazing. And blah, 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 blah. And then this happened. And I heard, hey, or I went, you, or I heard something else. And what did you do? Not that I didn't know who it was. Are you kidding me? You open the channel, you're talking to your spirit guides, you're talking to the universe, they say 1 or 2 words back and you don't respond? Huh? How can you be that unconscious? It's impossible to be that unconscious, isn't it? Think about it. When they're going to catch you off guard with saying, hey, or hey you, or Bill, or Susie, Kathy, Veronica, a nickname. And you have to be conscious enough to go, okay, Spirit, who's that? Who's that, Spirit? Because they've raised your vibration to the point where they can finally have a conversation with you or start communicating with you. And what does the human do? Cocoons. Chimes. That's ego. I don't know what that is right there with that voice that you just heard in your head, but I don't know. And so since I don't know what it is, we have to cocoon. And the human recoils. Because you're not conscious. You're going through the motions, and ego's like, yeah, go through the motions. Go through those motions. That's right. I got you control from the time you wake up to the time you go to bed. And we don't know it. Well, Bill said I'm supposed to do this, so I'm going to do this. Blah, 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 blah. And you're talking. And you're talking. And you're talking. But then when they respond, human retreats. Usually. Or they get mumbling in their left ear or their right ear. Very few people say, so Spirit, what's up with the mumbling? They will say, oh, I thought it was just me. Really? You've done that before? No. Then why would you think it was you? That whole thought process was ego. All ego. Doing everything I possibly can to get you not to engage with the energy that's coming to you from your spirit guides, your guardian angels in the universe, from the planets. It's smart. It's been with you for thousands of years. 12,000 for me. Knowing every way that you died, every way that you died, every way that you died. Not how you succeeded, but how you died. Tragically. So it's going to do everything I possibly can in instinct to keep you from engaging with something it has never engaged with before. The blessing is as you engage, as you calm your negative ego down, it flips to positive ego. And it's your best freaking friend. It's your best freaking friend. Had any of us enjoyed that in the 12,000 years of 3D? No. That is not what human was here for. Human was here for the struggle. And we've talked about that. So now that we are moving forward very, very rapidly, it is time for us, Spirit says, to unmask yourself. To unmask yourself. I know. Shed who you used to be. Just shed it. But fear. There it is again. Fear. You open up the channel, you're talking back and forth 2-3 days in a row, and then for some reason you stop. Why? Because you woke up in a bad mood, you woke up in this place, you didn't do the work you're supposed to do in the morning, which is, oh no, we're not having this kind of day, Bill. We're having a good day today. There's all this going on that's positive. Blah, blah, positive, 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 positive. No, we're not doing that. Because you get to change the narrative of your day. You get to change the energy of your day. So if you have 3 good days and 1 bad day and your vibration is low and you don't do anything about it, guess what the next day is going to be? Low. And the next day, low. And maybe someone in the outside world will save your butt by making you laugh that day. Or having a conversation with a friend. Oh my God, I feel so much better. That's just because you regurgitated all your negative energy onto her or to him. Or your mom or your dad or whatever it might be. They didn't take it. Hey Heidi, how's it going? They didn't take it. And it's not in the ether, Spirit says. You put it on a human when it's yours. So you have to, again, like we've talked about before, you have to be the one who changes the narrative. Goes, okay, I'm not going to be down here today. Everything is going wrong. Everything for me is going wrong. Why is it going wrong? Why are you getting all red lights today on the way to work? How come the music's not any good that you're listening to? Now all of a sudden it doesn't resonate with you today. Or if you're listening to, God forbid, terrestrial radio, which is AM or FM radio, with commercials, right? It's all commercials. Been commercials for 20 minutes. Well, guess what? You're on every single channel. That's because your energy is not high enough for it to get past it. So it's all about, again, understanding that when your vibration is low, you have to raise it by what you say to yourself out loud, not in your head. Not in your head. Because as we're moving forward in quantum, as they're bringing us more and more of what we want, we have to be prepared to accept it. I talked to family members this past weekend and last week, and I told them this. Because I'm trying to get them to be more free, my family in Colorado, to be more free-flowing, to daydream, right? I said, if Uncle Bill gave you $1 million, what's the first thing you'd buy? I don't know. I pay my bills off. Slap. You got $1 million. What are you going to do? My sister did the same thing. Got $1 million, what would you do? Because I'm trying to get them to open themselves up so that they can dream, so that they can flow, so that they can absolutely believe that they can have what they want. My sister's 60. Come on, sister. She's going through this transformation, but she's slow. She's slow because she's in fear. The awesome thing is she's hitting it on both sides. Okay? With some Reiki healing and some other stuff, some human talk, right? God love her. Because she knows internally that she has to be here. My nephew's 25, right? Extremely clairvoyant. Extremely clairvoyant. Asks how he should go to work every day because he's got to drive to work. Which is the fastest way? And they tell him, like they used to tell me when they lived in Chicago trying to find a parking place downtown. They would tell me where the parking places were at. And it would be there. Which would freak my friends out. They'd be like, are you kidding me? I'm like, no. The voice in my head tells me where to park. And you let it. Yes, I do. So again, as we go through this, you have to start to think. If I got $1 million, hey, Kelly, what would I do with it? If $1 million showed up in my bank account and it was mine, and they said it was mine, what would you do with it? Well, first the thing you better do is buy yourself something. It's not about bills. It's not about the mortgage. It's not about the car payment. No, they brought it for you to spend on you. And that gets to how much do you love yourself? How much do you like yourself? How much do you like yourself? How many times a day do you say I love you to yourself? How many times? Again, all part of the energy work that we have to do ourselves, with ourselves, to keep our vibration high. To keep our vibration high. And then thinking about all the blessings that we have. I mean, I remind myself every day, I have a pretty good life. Do I want more? Do I want Hawaii? Oh, I want Hawaii. I want to write those books. I want to put my feet in the sand. I want to live in the Pacific Ocean. The heat, I don't know. We're going through that right now. I'm like, I don't know, Spirit. That heat's kind of, don't worry about it. You have the sea breeze. It's going to be beautiful. You're going to love it. Exactly. That's the destination, Bill. And I've known that for 4 years. Known that for 4 years. Thought it was going to materialize like that. Well, guess what? It doesn't happen like that. It's our responsibility to get ourselves in front of that vortex with all of our stuff in it. So we have to daydream. We have to take things upon ourselves to go, what if I did? Not even when. What if I had $1 million? Hey, Michelle. If somebody gave me $1 million today, what's the one thing I would do with it? My nephew's like, well, I'd probably buy a car. My car's kind of crappy. Really? He's been taught by his parents and his grandparents and the lineage, right? The legacy of the Hobart family and his dad's family. That at any moment, life could change and we could be poor. At any moment, someone could die and guess what? We'd be poor. We'd be starving. That's all the stuff from past lives. It's all the stuff that's ingrained in both of his parents, my sister and her husband. He had nothing growing up. We had plenty. But we felt like we didn't have much. My mom was a good person for telling us that, yeah, we don't have too much. Yeah. So again, we learn that, right? So now's our time in all of this change and all of this, I know Spirit says, we have every opportunity right now to live in abundance. We have every opportunity right now to receive everything that we want. But we have to let our shit go. We have to have some type of schedule, which I'm not a big fan of anymore, but it works. Schedule until you're guided, Spirit says. It's a schedule to keep you on to do the things you need to do every day, either after work, before work, during work, whatever it might be. If you work from home, if you have to leave to go out, whatever it might be, that you make sure that you do 1 or 2 things a day that absolutely connect you to your spirituality. And throughout your day, how spiritual are you being? Are you allowing someone's negative energy to infect you? Are you allowing somebody's great energy to infect you? Are you caught up in an amazing conversation with someone, with a customer or a coworker or a vendor or something like that, or the guy at the gas station? Who knows? But you can do the same thing with them. You can change their day, like theirs may change yours. it raises your vibration. And it's not that hard to get yourself out of that negative vibration or that lower vibrational pattern. It's here. Understanding that you have to, no, we're not doing that. After that, I don't know how many times in the past 2 years, Bill, that's not who we are anymore. We're not doing that. No, Bill, we're not doing that. So I always use the word honey because that's what my mother called us. And it resonates with me, right? My mother always called us honey. And so I would say, honey, we're not doing that. Or I'll say, girl, you ain't doing that today, girl. You better get that stuff out of there. We ain't doing that. We are not going to be in that kind of crappy thingy today. We're not, girl. Get out. And that works too. Because all my gay friends are girl, right? That's the way it is. We don't know why. It just happens like that. Girl. Yeah. Little gay slang for you there. So when you hear the gay boys talking about girl, we're talking to each other. Yeah. However you have to talk to yourself that makes you happy, that connects to you, that makes you go, yeah. We also use the B word a lot. Yeah, Joe, girl. Yeah, see, we use the B word a lot. And I will do the same thing. Hey, Barb. I will do the same thing with myself. Oh, no, you ain't doing that. And I say the B word. Yeah. No, we're not doing that today. Oh, no, we got too much stuff we got to get done. Mm-hmm. Because every day I have things to get done, like everybody else does. But that doesn't mean that I'm not allowing them to guide me every day, just like today. This week has been hellaciously busy, which I love. I'm thankful for all the abundance, for all the things that they've brought to me this week. Even yesterday on my day where I get my hair cut and I go to the doctors, I get allergy shots or whatever, it's my day to get my stuff done during the week, I still have people calling for readings, which, great, that's fantastic. It's fantastic, I love it. See? But understanding, hey Allie, but understanding everyone that we have a destination, we have to allow ourselves to get there. Get out of our own way. Talk out loud. Have conversations. Not be pissed off because I'm like, well, Bill, I don't get an answer. Okay, have you worked on that a lot? Have you opened up the channel? Have you had communications? But I don't hear like you. Well, thinking like that, you're not going to ever. Because it's negative vibration. It's a lower vibration. And again, you keep telling yourself that out loud or in your head or whatever. It's not worth it. They don't answer me anyway. Really? 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 Interesting. So you're not willing to participate if you don't get an answer because it's not for your benefit, it's for theirs. Chimes. Really? No, girl, it's about you. The victim mentality, the lower vibration. I want it now because I'm 12 years old. No, that doesn't work in 4 and 5 and 6D. That's all third dimensional crap. No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work like that. How bad do you want that? Because they'll let you sit and stew. Again, they won't forget about you. They're not doing it on purpose. You're doing it to yourself on purpose because you're down here in the gutter with the bottom feeders. And that's okay. That's where she wants to be right now. That's where he wants to be right now. That's fine. Okay. Gonna be really far behind though once he or she decides that, okay, God, what am I doing? I need to be up there. Well, yeah. As you try to humanly manifest moving at quantum speed, which you can't do. They can only do that. So take advantage. Take advantage of the opportunity for your spirit guides, everybody that's there, to move you forward. But it's like, do I want to take a 300-pound human? Just weight-wise. It's really hard. There's got to be more than one of me. And I got to carry him or her where they got to go. Or is it much easier for me to a light and fluffy and wonderful energy 300-pound human who can help me move them forward? Right? manifestation, motivation, moving forward. That's what it's about. Instead of being in lower dimensional energy and wondering how come we're not getting what we want. Been there, done that. I will be the poster boy for that in 2018, 2019, 2020. But for me, the pandemic was a blessing for me. It was a blessing for me. It was wonderful. But that's what it's all about. Is having those realizations that I'm my own worst enemy. That I don't understand how come we're not there yet. I don't understand how we're not there yet. I don't understand, oh my God, Spirit, don't make us be here for one more winter. Well, guess what? There's been 4 winters in that. 4. 8 winters since I left my job. I don't like winter. I don't like fall. I love spring and summer. That's another reason why destination Hawaii. And wherever you're supposed to go, you will go. And you will all get there in the amount of time that it takes for you to get there. What we can do is help to manifest. What we can do is motivate and make sure that we're in the vortex, that our energy is high, that we're doing everything we possibly can to keep those negative thoughts and releasing them, right? Release that negative energy out of our bodies, doing everything we possibly can to stay in a higher vibration. They're not going to let you sleep anyway. Everybody's not getting enough sleep because the gamma rays are beating our ass every night, every day. Waking us up at between 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock in the morning. Tap, 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 tap. Shaking us out of bed. Cool dreams. Crazy dreams. Yeah. It's all transformation. It all comes in a package, Spirit says, that you're in control of. They would much rather have you have conversations with your guides and get rid of your energy yourself and do your meditations. Don't do 2 meditations a day. Don't do 3 meditations a day. Sit with yourself if you want to. That's fine. Be quiet if you want to. But oh my gosh, you're ready to go to sleep because you're exhausted. And guess what? They have an agenda because you're supposed to be doing your work during the daytime. You're supposed to be doing your work when you're awake. And you're not. So guess what's going to happen? You might get 4 hours sleep a night. Well, that doesn't help the human body much. Yeah. So, are they in control? Yeah. Do you know that? I hope you do. I learned the hard way. Don't be a Bill. I fought and fought and fought since 1996 against that. Call me the Capricorn. I thought I knew. Nah, you didn't know. See? Thought I knew. Didn't know. So that's why it's so very, very important. That's why I do Coaching for the Soul. That's why I do what I do, is so that you guys don't have to go through what I went through to get everything you're supposed to have. Didn't have a teacher. Just had them. And hard knocks, baby. And I signed up for that stuff and as Capricorn before I came back to the planet. Dotted line soul journey, baby. Sign right there. I can do this. I'm 12,000 years old. I get this done. Well, guess what? No. Not as easy as I had thought. Hey, Christine. As my soul's thought, I should say. The human's always known it. It's the soul that didn't get the memo. So that's what today's about, is understanding, again, similar messages throughout most Coaching for the Souls. It's about you. What are you doing to aid in your transformation? What are you doing to allow your spirit guides, your guardian angels, hey Kelly, your people, your tower of guides above your head, who answer the questions for you if you let them. Get the point? If you let them, through clairvoyancy. But as soon as they speak, you coward. Because you don't know what it is. Instead of going, oh shit, Spirit, hey, it's me, Bill. They know that, but, you know, oh my God, I heard that. So who is that? Who is that? Well, you know who it is. It's us. There's no names. If somebody gives you names, awesome. Spirit to me says, Bill, they've never been human. They don't have a name. Names are for humans. I get it. Why does he do that? Because he doesn't want the human to get stuck on the name. He doesn't want the human to get stuck on the name. Because guess what happens? You will talk to Bob or Robert or Susan or whatever, and the rest of the guys in your tower are like, what the hell is he doing? It's all of us. It's a collective. Oh, no, he's got to do that. She's got to use this person's name because that's how the human, that's third dimensional. That buys right into ego and control. So, Robert, no. It's got to be spirit. Because you don't know which one of your higher dimensional guides are going to be able to answer that damn question for you. It may not be this one down here. It might be the one up there. Well, but they're not talking to me. Well, that's because you aren't really talking to them. You're talking to Robert. Hey, Linda. Right? You're not talking to them. You're talking to Robert. Stop. That's why when people say, well, Bill, I find it hard to talk out loud. It's awkward. It's supposed to be awkward. You're opening up a channel you've never opened up before with your spirit guides. With all of them. With all of them. And they're like, yes, thank God they finally get it. Now send us some energy. Like, I don't know about the energy thing. I just want to say hello and, yeah, Spirit, I need you to help me with this. And I really do need you to help me with this. And I'm really in this place if I need you to help me with this. And I need help with this. I need help with this. I need help with this. And the energy gets lower and lower and lower and lower. Because all you do is ask for stuff. You're supposed to. But then you got to say, Spirit, all the green lights in my life right now are stupendous. All the green lights are amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Last night's food was off the charts. Thank you. The abundance that I have, thank you. My plants grow like weeds. Thank you. Anything that can be positive. Everything can be positive. Is there negative stuff too? Of course there is. And you can bitch all you want to. Get it out of your body. Complain. Do what you got to do. Because they'll take it. Only they're not human, so they don't grab it. It passes right through them. It's about having conversations with your guides every day and saying, Spirit, I need you to help me with this. Or Spirit, I don't know what to do next. Or thank you, Spirit, lunch was fantastic. Or thank you, Spirit, that person bought my gas. Thank you, Spirit, I'm going to pay that forward. See? So the last thing I'm going to talk about really fast is, as Spirit talked about weeks ago, all right, about gas prices and food prices and everything that's going on, everything is starting to come down. It was a test. Spirit says it was a quantum test to see how many people would freak out. And which people would freak out have that extra thing they have to work on, which is fear. Fear of not having, fear of starvation, fear of being thrown out of their apartment, their house, whatever, blah, 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 right? So everything is turned the corner. Ooh, yes, everything is turned the corner, Spirit says. Okay? So in the next month, 2 months, 3 months, everything will come back to where it was before. Is it going to be cheap? No. But is everything starting to level off? Yes. Just like he said. Sometimes just like they said, I should say. Okay? So as our life goes back to being boring, there's going to be an election in November, and we all know it's going to be good, and we don't have anything to worry about. It's going to be fine. Some legislation came out yesterday again, out of the blue, right, guys? So again, the universe is working behind the scenes to bring us everything that we want. Get on the freaking train. Stop thinking about this, that, and the other thing. Is COVID coming back in fall? It might. It might. So you got to put on a mask for a minute. You got to get a shot, whatever. It's not that big of a deal. We should be used to it by now. all to protect us. I don't want to get it. God knows I got enough going on. But everything in our lives is pointing to the future. Everything in our momentum is pointing to the future. There's nothing stopping us from being absolutely great in this lifetime. Nothing human-made, nothing anything at all. The war's going to end. Trust me, it's all going to go exactly how they spoke about it a couple of weeks, a couple of months. I have no idea because I don't pay attention. It's all working out like it's supposed to. And all of us are going to receive our abundance. All of us are going to receive all the things we're supposed to have. Life will be easier if we allow it to be easier. By not worrying about things we cannot control. Can't control it. Can't control it. Mm-mm. So again, if I gave you $1 million today, not me, but them, what would you do? What's the first thing you would buy for you? And how many times a day do you tell yourself that you love yourself? Are you doing the 10, 5, 2, 3? And how do you feel on the days when you don't do it, when you don't remember? Because when you do it, your vibration raises. When you don't do it, you stay down here with the bottom feeders, guys. Or close to it anyway, Spirit says. Maybe you won't fall into it, but guess what? No. Keep that vibration as high as you can. Do them freaking free energy blasts. If you got to do it the next morning before Tammy yanks it, or you got to do it at night when you get home from work or whatever, you got to make time. Do you have to listen to the whole 45 minutes? No. You just got to listen from the point of where she starts it and where she ends it. The other stuff, should you definitely listen? Yes, because she's building up your energy. She's getting you to the point. She's getting you to the point. She's getting to the point of starting the transaction, Spirit says. That's the way it is. And then you manifest what you want. You heal what you want, and it's free. You just got to get ego out of the way. She did an energy calibration or something last night. I was not on it, but I'll tell you what, it cleared my butt. I was cooking. I was in my zone, right? The dog was tripping. Lee was tripping. I wasn't paying any attention to it. The TV was on. I was in the kitchen working, making all kinds of food. Because again, you see on Wednesdays, the food's gone from what I made on the weekend. And then I was in my zone, and I didn't think anything about the calibration at all until this morning. I'm like, holy moly. Chimes. I wasn't even on it, and I received the energy of clearing. So I watched it today. Bingo. Did I listen to the whole thing? No. I listened from the time she started her, I call it the transaction, until it was done. Fabulous. Fabulous. See? So all those little things, guys, that we can do to keep our vibration high when they show up. Okay? So everything's going to be fine. Can't control it anyway. Gas is down, god dang, probably, I know in some cases, like 80, 90 cents a gallon. My peanut butter went down in price by 20 cents. I'll just say that. I eat peanut butter like a jar of peanut butter a week. That's one of the things I can eat on sourdough bread. I'm cool with that. Things are coming down. More and more things will show up in the grocery store. Okay? As stuff comes down. Okay? So, that was a quick hour. Any questions, let me know. 248-310-7689. Okay? Or you can message me on Facebook Messenger. Element packages, guys, have been revamped. They are now Element coaching sessions because that's what they really are. So if you want more of me, if you want more of Spirit's knowledge, if you want more of anything, there's 4 different packages: air, water, fire, and earth. They're on billhobart.com. They range in prices, okay? And you have access to me every week if you want. Okay? All that stuff is available for you. Okay, one more thing in your arsenal, right? One more thing in your stuff. Tools of the trade, right? So, namaste, everybody. Have a good week. Next week, we're going to talk about the 8-8 portal. I believe we do Coaching for the Soul before that, which is perfect. I think it's the day before. So we'll talk about that. It's a massive portal every year. So the energy from now until then is going to be crazy as hell. So be conscious, pay attention, and keep your vibration up. Keep that vibration. Start talking to your guides. Make it happen. Tell them you want $1 million. All right? And I'm going to go put this on the YouTube channel. Thanks, guys.